It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It ended too soon. It was so young. Why do I feel like this intro has been done before? It's officially over, guys. Vans Warped Tour, after 2 decades, has finally ended. But I'm sure you already knew that. Unless you've been living under a rock.
Who are you people?
And just like everything else in the US, old people, sobriety, southern rock musicians, hopes and dreams, it decided to die right here in sunshiny Florida. Gone now are the summers of unregrettable sunburn, of sharing sweat with people you don't even know. Gone now are the summers of screaming and singing so loud that your vocal cords literally collapse on themselves. No more awesome food trucks with great food. No more free swag every corner that you turn where all you have to do is just send one text and you get a free pair of socks. No more PETA shoving themselves down your throat. Actually, that last one is actually a good thing. Anyway, if you're one of the unlucky few that weren't really able to go to Warped Tour this year, I fully sympathize. It was amazing, at least for the 2 dates that I went. Now, throughout the years, I actually had a love-hate relationship with the tour. In fact, growing up, I might have only gone to Vans Warped Tour about 5 times. As a kid growing up, it was actually really hard for me to get money from my parents to let me go. They usually never wanted to fork out for it. Then there were instances where I would have friends that would offer to pay for me to go. Basically, my parents would tell me that I shouldn't go because then I was mooching off my friends. Once I started working for myself, then I was able to kind of go a little bit more. Some years I couldn't get out of work, and some years there were just some things that kind of came up that prevented me from going. Fortunately for me, none of that was actually an issue this year. I actually was able to go to 2 different locations in the last 5 days of the tour. Now, the first date that I went to was in Jacksonville, Florida. We got there really early and everything went great. The sun was shining, it was really hot, of course, as expected, until later on in the day when this happened. So after about an hour and a half being stuck under the overpass with almost everybody at the show, they decided to kick us out and cancel everything. We didn't get to see the last 3 hours of headliners that were going to play. I mean, there were so many good bands that I wanted to see and we just didn't get the chance, even if I had seen them before. So now you might be wondering, so what, I just went ahead and spent an extra $60 just because I missed a few bands at the end of the day? Well, no, actually, on the way home, my friends and I were actually really bummed. We had planned so much in advance to get this day off, and then we got left with nothing at the end of the day. But then there was this email. We got this email from Vans Warped Tour stating that due to inclement weather, they had to shut down the Jacksonville location early. And because they did that, they were actually giving us a chance to go to another location in Florida for free upon presenting our tickets that were already used. So I was able to actually go the following Saturday, and I took a trip out to Tampa with another friend of mine who had never been before. The Tampa location was like my redemption. The schedule had almost no hitches of it. I was able to see everybody that I wanted to. It was the most fun I've had in a show in a long time. Overall, it was a great way to end the tour for me, but unfortunately, it's like they say, and it's really cliche, but all good things do have to come to an end. The good news is it's not like any of these bands that play at Warped Tour are never gonna play again. But there's something about Warped Tour in itself that just makes it so memorable and so special for everybody. So goodbye, Vans Warped Tour. It's been awesome, it's been crazy, it's been full of insane memories that I don't think I'm ever going to forget. If you guys have any awesome Warped Tour stories, put them in the comments down below. I would love to read and hear about them. I'll be doing another video shortly of kind of my first person perspective of all the bands that I saw and what I thought of their performances. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.